Shalom. Call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders and apostles, the great millstone, who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the whole fully scattered abroad. Shalom to the 144,000. And real quick, I want to go into this clip right here, or this picture right here you see on the screen. This is a tweet I liked so I can keep it and do a video on it later. But I want to show you that this thing has over 7 million views, and it's completely incorrect. All right, completely incorrect. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you can get a good view of this. All right. Now it says this is Patrick Mahomes and his family. All right. So it says his black DNA is gone in 3 generations, which is completely false. All right, that is inaccurate. All right, because you see his father or grandfather right here. You know, this is either his father or grandfather, and you know he grew up. Well, yeah, I guess it's his parents, and then that's him right here on the other side with his wife and their children. And if you notice, his children, well, he himself, you know, you can tell he got some Jake in him, but his children completely don't. All right, they got Jake in them at all. But the truth of the matter is, you are what your father is. So no matter how you look, you know, you are what your father is. So you have people out here that may come from, you know, Jake fathers, all right, your father, your grandfather, you come from a Jake seed, but no matter who a Jake man, which is a so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, plants their seed in, you are what your father is, okay? So no matter how you look, okay, you are what your father is. So let's just grab a few scriptures concerning that real quick. Okay, I just want to let me get a picture of this. But this is completely incorrect, all right? This is completely incorrect, and our people are so simple, because first of all, what is black DNA? First of all, we're not black, all right? We're not black. Black is just a color in the crayon box. And what is black DNA? That's a complete nonsense, all right? But it says gone in 3 generations. That's not true either, because you are what your father is, all right? No matter how you may look. Now let's grab a few scriptures to prove that point. Going right here, it says speckled Salakia. This is Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. It says, mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. All right, so if you see a speckled bird, you know, a bird, like if you think about a parrot, you know, or you know, or any kind of bird with different colors, that's how Jake is. Jake is, you know, comes in all different colors, shapes, and sizes. So you can't determine who is an Israelite by their color. It says the birds around about are against her. So these other nations round about are against us. Come ye and assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard, and they have trodden my portion underfoot. They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness, because they're not teaching the truth. You see, and the Lord has set up prophets after his heart to teach you the truth. And the truth of the matter is, the Lord is only for his people, the children of Israel. Okay? And bringing it back, Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9, it says, mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. So Israel is like unto a speckled bird. This isn't a black thing, okay? This isn't you know, this ain't the new Black Panther movement. No, this is about the seed of Israel, okay? You are what your father is. Let's go over here. This is John chapter 7. Where is that? Sometimes this thing gets scrambled up. Bear with me 1 second. Find this precept. Sometimes it gets scrambled when I flip the screen. All right, let me just do this. Lock here. Here we go. It says, this is the book of John, chapter 7, verse 24. It says, judge not according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment. All right, so you can't just judge by appearance, by what you see. It says, John chapter 7, verse 24 in the NLT, look beneath the surface, so you can judge correctly. So, hey, looks can be deceiving, man. You can't just look at something surface level, skin deep, and think that you understand what you're seeing in front of you. This is why we got to try the spirit. Let's grab that real quick. All right. Because somebody comes up to the camp, they may, look like an Israelite, or, may come across as an Israelite, but it's all about the spirit, man. All right. Try the spirit. Salakia. I hate when it does this. Salakia, man. This thing is acting crazy. Alright, so I'm going to have to turn it. Salakia. Let me do it like this. It says, 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they be of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out into the world. Bringing it back. Let's see. Let's get this one too. Here we go. It says, Romans chapter 8, verse 16. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. So you gotta, it's determined by the Spirit, because if you are Israelite by your seed line, your spirit is going to bear witness. Now you got people out here that their spirits don't bear witness, and they may look like a Jake. They may appear to be an Israelite, but you have tares out here. If a black woman, so-called black woman, gets with a so-called white man, and they create a child, that's going to be a tare. And a child may look white. The child may look so-called black, but the child is not an Israelite. Okay, that's a tare. Some examples is Tia and Tamara. All right, they are tares, man. Okay, they're not Israelites. All right, Zoe Kravis, she looked like a Israelite, but she is a tare. Or is she? That's like maybe not Zoe Kravis. All right, but definitely Tia and Tamara. Okay, and there's a few. All right, so let me go right here and let's go to Romans, Numbers, Salakia. Salakia, it's early, man. I got a killer headache, but Spirit jumped on me to bring this out, so here we are. Nope, this is Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. It says, they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years and upward by their polls. So your pedigree or your lineage is determined by the house of your fathers. So like I said, you are what your father is. There is no way around that, man. Okay, you can't be, there's no such thing as mixed. There's no such thing as being this and that. No, you are what your father is. No matter how you may look, no matter who your mother is, you are what your father is, because the seed comes from the man. All right, when the man gets with a woman, he plants his seed in her soil, her womb, and a baby is grown. Okay, so if you think about, if you take an apple seed and you plant it in, no matter what soil you plant it in, it's going to be an apple tree. Okay, doesn't matter where you plant it, it's going to be an apple tree. Okay, so that's the whole point. You are what your father is. So this statement right here in this picture is not correct. His black DNA is gone in 3 generations. That's not correct, man. And these are our people who, I've heard this before. I've heard this plenty of times before. But this is just Jake who don't have no understanding, speaking on something that they don't understand. Okay, and they'll say these things, not really, comprehending, what they're saying, and then they'll try to pretty much isolate somebody who's an Israelite, saying that they're not an Israelite because of their lack of understanding, and that's not good. All right, that just brings confusion. The Lord is dealing with His people, and our people have been scattered all over the world in slavery. Okay, that's one thing about it. We've been scattered in slavery, under oppression. So you're gonna have our people that's gonna come out of all different, places in the world, with the likeness unto the people who they were scattered amongst, the heathens who they were scattered amongst, but that'll make them an Israelite. And that's why everywhere you go in the world, you're gonna have a ghetto. You're gonna have, Jakes That may look like these other nations, but they're going to be doing things that Jake, do. They're going to have that Jake flavor, that Jake spirit. All right, and we see many examples of this. Sometimes you may have grown up with people that look white, but they act black. Well, a lot of times they're not acting black. They really are Jakes. They just appear to be white. Okay, I've seen many examples of that. One time I worked in the store, and three individuals came in. It was two so-called black men and another man who appeared to be white. He was chilling with them. He appeared to be white, but he was, he acted black. Okay, and these were older men. They came from New York, came down here to visit. This is years ago, but they act, the one that looked like he was white, he act black. So I'm talking to him, so I'm chopping it up with him, and I'm trying the spirit right there at the job, or whatever, just to ask him little simple questions, and he was more of a Jake than the other niggas, man. Okay, he acted more like a Jake than the other niggas, and he confirmed me through the spirit that he was a Jake by the certain things that we would talk about, that man was in fact an Israelite. But like I said, you have that where you have particular individuals that may be, they have been around so-called black people. They may like to hang around black people, but they look white. And the truth of the matter is, if you go back to their seed lines, they're Israelites. And let me say this too: Bob Marley is an Israelite, man. His father's an Israelite. All right. But just because he look white, people tell you all the time on that's on a low level in this truth. They'll say, "Oh, Bob Marley's an Edomite." No. You can't judge by appearance, and you can read his spirit in his music. Definitely a Jake. But that being said, I'm saying Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Abba Ball. On to the next one.